everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I want to say that. We're doing a mic check. I rolled on my fucking foot. Hey guys, welcome back to Nothing, Something, and Everything in Between.
Did you start?
With your whole... yeah, started.
Oh, okay.
We're just waiting on Rich to get Facebook Live.
It's live already. It's live.
Okay.
Don't yell.
I have a room temperature voice.
Your voice is room temperature?
Yeah,
How
I
does
have
a
a
voice
room
become
temperature. It's room temperature.
Anyway, hello everybody.
Welcome back to Nothing, Something. I cut the shit. We just talk about films. To
Yeah.
be honest, it's not Nothing, Something.
Today's
Everything.
episode is film.
Yes.
And Aaron can't wait to talk about a film he saw yesterday.
Yes. Okay, so
Without inviting
let
me.
me give you some backstory for myself, Richard. First off, I hate scary movies. Like, I hate them with such a passion. When I was younger, I went to see Saw with these fuckers, Richard and a couple of our boys, and I almost passed out in the theater. Then later in the bathroom of the theater, I did pass out. So, there's that. And I really hate scary movies because if I have the option to choose that, I'd rather go see a comedy or an action. But I saw the trailer for the film It, which has been dominating the box office. I'm pretty sure everybody's talking about it now. And I saw some little clips on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, what are you looking around?
Huh? No,
You hear
I
something?
heard, yeah.
Alright, maybe it's the clown.
Maybe it's the clown.
Anyway, and I was really intrigued because the way they made the clown look was terrifying. So, in the back of my mind, I wanted to see it. Then the movie came out, it did well, and last night I said, fuck it. I hit up our friend Joseph Gardens, and I said, yo, let's just get this done. I hate scary movies, I'm probably going to close my eyes. I even brought a hat just to cover my eyes if it gets too fucking scary. And we got it done. We went last night. Let me tell you something about
Which
this
theater?
movie. College Point. So it's huge screens, really nice. Guys, I know you can watch movies at home on the internet, whatever, it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Don't, for the sole reason you won't do this movie justice. This movie is fucking amazing. Acting, fucking on point. The cinematography, on fucking point. Locations, everything is amazing. What I loved about this movie, and I'm not going to give any spoilers, because I really want you guys to see it, is there were moments where it was really terrifying and caught me the fuck off guard. I don't care what Joseph Gardens said, you should have seen him fucking watching the movie. He had his fucking thumbs next to himself and sitting like an otter bringing a nut or whatever. So, he was scared too. There was moments he was scared too. And what I loved was it had moments of fucking fear that was instilled in the audience, and at the same time there were moments that were drop dead hilarious. Like, this movie has been the funniest movie I've seen this entire year. It's hilarious.
And the scariest, what do you know?
It's crazy, right? The spectrum. I love what the director did and the writers, how they had that. It was so fucking funny. The kids, like, there's this one kid, the smallest kid in the group, he's so fucking hilarious. He reminds me of Eli. you gotta watch this fucking film. So it was really good. What I also like is it didn't spoon feed things, like it would drop little hints, and you loved it. And what else I loved about it is, obviously in the trailers you see that there's bullies that the kids face, and the bullies themselves are scary. So it's not just the clown that's scary. It's like some of the adults in that town are scary as well.
So it's good casting.
Yes, and good writing. As in, you're not just worried about the clown in the film.
Yeah.
Surprising, right? When you watch Jaws, you're only worried about the shark. But in this movie, you're not just worried about the clown. You're kind of worried about the other fuckers in the town that are kind of fucked up. And there was talks of a sequel. I really hope they do it. Just
what are they
because
gonna call it?
I have no idea.
That?
You know what's crazy? It got released 27 years after the original.
30 years.
27 years.
Sure?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
because the
1990,
clown,
yeah.
the clown comes every 27 years.
Oh.
Crazy how they did that for marketing. So just congratulations to the entire cast and crew. You guys did a phenomenal job. The first thing I did last night, midnight, was tweet about it. So definitely take a look and comment on this episode. Let me know if you think I was right or not. With Richard, I hope we get to go watch it again in the theater. I'm down to watch it a second time with you. I want to see you scream a little bit.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen. How do you like scary movies?
I like thriller movies. Like, not I like scary movies that are like edgy. You know, like when the camera moves, like and
Yeah.
I don't like horror movies for the sake of gore and like those stupid like Ring and the evil children and like that doesn't make
Yeah.
But
I will say this movie did push the envelope. Like, they had no remorse. If it's a child, they'll fucking kill that butt fuck.
I like that though.
No,
Cool.
trust me, you don't like it.
No, I know. I'm saying.
Oh my god, you don't
I
like
like
it.
when films.
It's fucking scary.
No, I know. I'm saying I like when films don't hold back.
The most retarded thing is people brought their kids to this film. Guys, do
Is it
not.
rated R?
I'm not sure. I think so. Do not bring your fucking kids to this movie. Like, we heard some kids crying in the back.
Oh my god.
Some kids had to leave the theater. Why the fuck would you bring your kids? It's not a good movie for kids. I'm telling you right. It's not.
It's like
I know.
me watching Nightmare on Elm Street at 8 years old.
Yeah. Don't do it. It's fucking
I
scary.
think that's what ruined horror movies
What?
for me.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah. That was a scary fucking movie.
I think we talked
It
about
still
that
holds
before.
up.
The thing that scared me the most was, Nightmare on Elm Street, fucking Freddy Krueger, because he haunts your fucking dreams. And the Leprechaun. That little fucker scared me.
Fucker.
But this will haunt your nightmares. Like, last night when I was going to bed, I honestly thought that I was going to have nightmares. I didn't. I woke up fine, thank God. It's probably because I'm a grown-up. During the movie, my friend Joseph Gardens, our friend, whatever, he was like, what would you do if a clown walked into the theater right now? I said, that motherfucker would die.
Didn't
Where
I send
is
you
he?
guys the picture of some guy going to watch It and there's a clown sitting in the theater?
Let me tell you something. If in any moment of that movie there was a fucking clown, he's dying by my fucking hands. Do you understand? I don't care if it's a prank. You fucking dying. You don't pull that kind of shit in such a scary movie. Like, there was moments in the theater I really wanted to close my eyes. I didn't. I fucking
You know what we should do?
pushed through. What?
Well, they've been doing this in some towns that they buy red balloons and tape it to sewers.
So fucked up.
We should do that.
Wait until you see the sewer scene. You're not gonna do that. It's so fucking. That scene was so fucking scary. Like, I have a younger brother, and I came home last night. He was asleep. I just hugged him. I was like, man, this is so fucking scary.
Did they explain the origin of it, like Pennywise?
Okay, I don't wanna ruin it. They left little Easter eggs
Okay.
of where he kind of came, but not too much of a backstory.
Okay.
But that didn't take away from the story itself. I feel like they know they're gonna do a sequel, which will explain more of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was enough for now. Right now it was like the kids kind of coming together. It was just so good.
How was Bill Skarsgård? Was it good? As it?
Wow, this guy dominated. This is something I wish happened with Jared Leto's Joker. Because the previous guy that played it, he set the bar fucking
Yeah,
high.
Tim Curry.
Yes. And Skarsgård fucking dominated. He dominated the role. Like, I watched, what was his name?
Tim Curry?
I watched Tim Curry's It, and he did really well. And then I watched Skarsgård's, and it was just phenomenal. He dominated.
Damn.
I'm not disrespecting Tim Curry. He did a good job. It's just he dominated. He surpassed him. And that's what I kind of wanted to see with Jared Leto's. I know the bar was set really fucking high by Heath Ledger, but
Not only Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson.
Jack
too.
Nicholson as well. But I really wanted to see that. And I feel like when you take on a role, that's what you need to do. Especially if you're recreating it. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's say Iron Man dies in the next Infinity War. The next Iron Man needs to
do better
die.
than
Has to
Robert
dominate.
Downey Jr.
Yeah. That's what I feel.
That's gonna be tough though.
Yeah, I don't know if... I hope they keep the same clown for the sequels. I think they will,
Yeah, of
because
course.
they must be retarded if they don't.
They made 4 times. No, not 4. 8 times their money.
What? Yeah.
30 million it cost. They made like 2 something.
You know what the projections was? I think the projection was like 100 million.
Really?
I think that was the projection.
They made
so
50
were
million
shocked.
in one day.
They deserved it, man.
It
It
was
was such a... Honestly, I knew the movie was going to be scary, but I thought it was going to be just like the scary movies that you see. Like, there's just
all
one
scary, no?
fucking
Yeah.
concept, which is boring, you
Yeah.
know? It's like, okay, there's the one main villain, and you just got to get him or get away from him.
Right.
But in this one, it was like, there's so many components. Like, everyone in that fucking town was a little fucked up in the head. Like, even the adults, and you're like, God damn, these kids are like... One of the characters, I don't want to give too much away, literally just went through something, and in the next moment had to deal with the clown. So it was like, non-stop for these kids. Like, you really feel bad for them.
Did you ever read the book?
No.
Stephen King?
No. You know why? Just because books kind of hit me harder than movies. They're more descriptive, and you kind of paint the picture
And
in
you know
your
why?
head.
You know why? Because it's silent when you're reading a book.
Yeah.
So you hear everything.
Yeah.
So if you're reading the book and like the clown does something and you hear something, you know,
Yeah. Guys,
crick in your house and
I know
you're scared.
I know there's people that love pranks. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking dress up like clowns. You will get knocked the fuck out.
This Halloween watch,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna
Oh
be
my
it.
God.
Everybody's gonna be it.
Yo, let me tell you something. I've never had a fear of clowns. I developed one. It was scary.
What
I'm
was
not
that
gonna
clown
lie.
movie you showed me the trailer where the guy becomes the clown? Remember?
Fuck. I
Like,
think it was
he
called
became-
Clown. Yeah, that was fucking
Yeah,
scary
that was
too.
pretty scary too.
I didn't watch it though. I was too scared. You see, that movie was a type of movie that you know just one concept. Like, it's the clown, he becomes a guy, it's just fucking scary. This one, it was like, it was more of a broader spectrum, and I like the graphics are really good. You said they made it on 35 million?
Mm-hmm.
That's relatively cheap for, considering what they did for the film. The kid actors, they looked so
Well, they
young.
probably saved money on all the actors because they don't have to pay them that much money.
Well, these actors, they looked super young.
Yeah.
But I saw interviews, they didn't seem young.
I think they're around like 15, 16 years old.
Their acting was above their age level. Like,
Yeah.
phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Did I see any problems with the film? Not really. Maybe if I watch it the second time, I'll rewatch it. But, no loopholes, no plot holes, nothing they really missed. Overall, I give it my stamp.
Alright, I gotta check out Big Plot Hole from Game of Thrones.
Oh, come on, it's not that big.
It's a big plot hole.
It's not a big plot hole.
Look
I was
at
thinking the same thing, but I said,
Niall.
I was.
Tell you what,
Come on.
how the hell do the White Walkers go down,
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert, into the lake to tie the fucking chain around the dragon if they can't go into water?
Alright, first off,
Yeah, they sacrificed a couple of them and that's it.
that's
But,
it.
plot hole.
It's not a plot hole, man. It is. And second off, the Night King himself can go in the water.
How?
Fire doesn't affect him. I don't think water affects him either.
That wasn't established anywhere though.
Yeah, no, he walked through fire. So I'm pretty sure if one element doesn't bother him, I'm pretty sure the other element doesn't bother him either.
debatable.
Fire is the White Walker's number one weakness, right? So he walked through the fire. Remember? When the dragon lady blew fire, he walked through it. So I think all elements don't affect him. I don't even think the Valerian steel affects
So
him.
how do you kill him?
I don't know.
Dragon glass?
That is Valerian steel, no?
No.
So
Two different things, huh?
I think it's the same thing.
Uh,
You know what? I'm
yeah,
starting to feel
I
stupid.
think
Let's
yes.
just-
No, let's not go there.
Dude, it's not that big. I hate when people try to find plot holes in masterpieces. Game of Thrones is a fucking masterpiece. I hate when they put up pictures on Instagram and they're like, oh, look, there's a truck all the way in the back. So what if there's a fucking truck? It's a fucking show. Let there be a truck. Let there be a fucking plane. Who cares? It's a masterpiece. If you want to find something, you're going to find it. Like, if you want to find a problem, you're going to find it.
That was a big problem.
Stop it. God. I think they did that with Troy, right? The movie Troy.
What?
They saw like a plane
Did it?
or something like I don't know.
No, that's a big fuck up. Come on.
Let it go, guys.
I mean, Troy's not on the level of Game of Thrones.
When you go to a movie, what do? Or when you watch a
Suspend
show,
your disbelief.
thank you. You go and you enjoy yourself. That's it. Just enjoy yourself. Life gets too hard. I was even telling Joseph yesterday, my favorite part of the fucking movie is literally laying down in the comfortable ass seats and doing fucking nothing for 2 hours.
That's
Can
why
you do
people
that?
love the movie.
Can you do that now?
No.
Honestly, for 2 hours, just lay down, just, no, I'm not gonna do nothing. Even right now, after this fucking podcast, we're gonna go move furniture.
Thanks, by the way.
Happy Rosh Hashanah, fucker.
Yeah, you too.
Seriously.
Non-Jew thing.
That's our New Year. Happy New Year from us Jews to you fuckers.
Yeah. Did you see that Conan thing? I told you briefly about it.
He went
Conan
to the
went
Jew
to
land?
Israel. Yeah, Israel. I think they released the whole episode yesterday. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
There's like an 8-minute clip on Facebook.
Mhm.
Pretty funny.
Yeah?
It's funny to like read the comments after because like he interviews a bunch of people and like guys and girls, and in the comments like the people who've obviously never been to Israel, they're like, "Yo, all the girls there look like Gal Gadot. We out."
My God. No, they have some pretty looking women there. They have some hairy ass men. Hairy ass men and
He
hairy...
actually in one clip he was in a lifeguard tower on Tel Aviv Beach,
Yeah.
and there's a guy there, Israeli guy who's like covered in hair,
Yeah.
and what's his face?
Conan?
Conan, yeah, comes up and starts like touching his like chest there. He's like, "What is this sweater? I can hang my glasses on your sweater."
Yeah, they come very hairy. Like, if you don't have facial hair or any hair, you're basically young, I think.
Yeah, they
That's
all
how it
have
goes.
facial hair and dark.
My brother, he's 11 years old. He was watching Conan the other day because Conan has so many different guests on. One was just talking about animals, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start watching this show." And I watched a bit of Conan here and there. What I love about him is his mannerisms, like his
He's very
face expressions are just hilarious.
I don't think he gets enough recognition because he's on TBS.
Why he gets a lot of it. I see him.
Not compared to Kimmel and Fallon and Colbert.
Honestly, I like Fallon a lot. Colbert, I don't really watch a lot.
I don't watch
Kimmel sometimes, like I like when he makes fun of Matt Damon, and I like Conan O'Brien just because the way his face looks, the way his hair looks, and his just overall persona. Like, he's very interactive. He jumps around, he dances, he goes crazy. I love that shit.
You know Conan went to Harvard?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That's a
Smart guy.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Why did you choose that?
I don't know. I think he went to Harvard for, like, drama or something.
Actually, I'm not surprised because I remember I went to a Comedy Cellar once, and there was a comedian there, and he finished Harvard. He's like, yeah, I finished Harvard, but I decided to be a comedian. And his jokes were just so... You had to have a brain.
Yeah.
You had to have a brain. And
Matt Damon also went to Harvard.
yeah, I'm not surprised. But he didn't graduate, right?
No.
He stopped.
I mean, he graduated after, I think.
Yeah, I'm not surprised a lot of these smart people that go to these prestigious schools kind of pursue the arts just because, you know, being a doctor and being a lawyer and being in business is great, but you need something to live for, and the arts is what you live for, basically. Like, no matter how hard we work at our jobs, going to a fucking movie is nice. You know, even if you work as a desk job, going to a movie is nice. Going to the theater, going to Broadway,
Musicals,
Broadway,
concerts.
listening to music,
Yeah.
it's just nice. It gets you through the day. Like, you take the train every day, right?
Yeah.
Will you catch yourself at times listening to music, or you watch people listening to music?
Everybody's fun.
Yeah, of course. So
If you're not listening to music, you're reading a book, watching a movie.
yeah.
All that shit keeps you going.
So,
Can you imagine a world where there's no music, no movies, no books, no paintings, nothing?
No,
What kind of world would that be?
not possible. It's not possible.
Just imagine that kind of world, though.
I can't.
But,
It's
like,
not
let's say, hypothetically,
Okay.
let's say every parent most likely wants their kid to become a doctor, a lawyer, something where you have to go to school and become something, right? Imagine every kid follow that route. There would be no musicians,
Once again,
no sports, no music,
what
no
you're
art,
saying
no nothing.
is an
How
emotionless
crazy is
life. An
How
emotional.
crazy is that?
It's an emotionless society.
Right.
It's
But-
not possible.
It's not possible, but if everybody listened to what their parents told them to do, it would be.
Once again, even in the world where, even in the movies where robots take over or whatever, even the robots feel fucking something. The people that
It
are
depends on what movie you're talking about.
iRobot. Even that fucking robot felt something. So even things that are made out of, she kind of felt something.
No.
She felt something.
No, that's the whole point of the movie, though.
She was
Did
not
she
smart.
feel it, or did she outsmart the guy to make it seem like she felt something?
So she felt anger and
No.
jealousy that the guy got to leave and she didn't. She felt envious. She felt things.
Or did she understand the feeling and just portray them as that? That's
Maybe.
the thing.
Maybe.
Because since a robot can understand those feelings, does she really understand them, or does she just portray them without feeling them?
It's a good concept.
Yeah. That's why I love that film so much.
Do you know how you can figure this out? Give it 20 years.
Yeah,
20,
right.
30 years. Technology. You know what I love about technology? It's the fact that we make movies on what can go wrong and then we do it.
Yes.
That is literally how things go. We make movies on what can go wrong and then we do it.
Speaking of going wrong,
What?
all those hurricanes, man.
Yeah.
There's another one right now, Maria. It just hit Puerto
What
Rico.
happened to Jose? Did we just miss it?
I think that's
it? It's done?
That's it.
Wow, we got lucky, man.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to handle things. Like, even yesterday, it drizzled a little bit, and I was already laying down like a rock.
Yeah.
Nope, not gonna
That's
do this.
it.
I'm done for today.
Yeah, can you imagine if like a hurricane, even a Category 2, hit New York? It's over.
New Yorkers are known
Sandy
for
was a
many
tropical
things.
storm.
We cannot handle it.
Yeah.
We will lay down. We have good pizza. We got good bagels. We don't have to curse out a fucking jaywalker while we're driving in Manhattan. We can't handle storms.
Yeah.
We can't handle anything weather related.
It's not built. This city's not built for that.
No. You know what? Big shout out to everyone that is just helping in those areas.
Yeah.
I'm not saying just the donators. I mean, it means a lot that you donate, but just the people getting down and dirty, like rolling up the sleeves and helping. It's scary, man.
Houston, Miami, all Florida, all the islands.
So you said there's Maria that hit Puerto Rico?
today or yesterday.
Damn, what? Do they know?
What?
Why this is happening? I know a lot of
Day
people
after
said
tomorrow,
it's...
man. Did you see? I told you about the
Yeah, yeah,
picture.
Yo, it's crazy how this is all happening in the year that the movie Geostorm is coming out.
Geostorm?
Geostorm.
When's
It's
that
basically...
come
It's coming out this year.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what Geostorm is?
No.
It's a movie where people can control the
weather?
The weather.
I told you about
And
that.
something goes wrong. No, and something goes wrong, and
Right.
now there's hurricanes and lava
Yeah.
everywhere. So, isn't it kind of ironic?
I
that
told
it's
you about
happening?
that. There was a video on Facebook of Top Gear, BBC.
Yeah.
They went to a NASA cloud creating facility and they released clouds. If you can release a cloud, that cloud can become a hurricane or a tornado.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure that
You think maybe it's conspiracy that this is happening?
hey, if they have videos on it,
You know what I'm more leaning towards? Do we have like any machinery or anything that can like reverse it?
I don't know. Probably. Hey, if you have something to create it, they definitely have something to
And
reverse it.
that would be something good to invest in. Like if we could learn more about hurricanes and how to spin the other way. I know this is stupid. I'm gonna bring up, but fuck it. Like in comic books, the Flash would spin the other way. Or Superman. I know it's stupid and childish, but I'm just saying. You know, it'd be kind of cool if we had a device.
Are you gonna? Did you see the trailer for Blade Runner yesterday?
No.
No?
You know what I noticed?
I wanna go see it.
When you go to see a scary movie, they show trailers for
It's a
scary,
scary
shit.
movie. Yeah.
And there's a movie, Birthday Wish or something. We gotta watch it. It's like Groundhog Day mixed in with a scary movie. It's really good concept. That I'll watch in theaters. I'll show it to you after. Crazy news. The 29th is Yom Kippur, which is also your birthday, which sucks. I'm sorry that's happening.
No, I like it.
We'll celebrate it the right way. The fucking Infinity Wars trailer is dropping that day. How much does that fucking suck?
Well, if they're smart, they'll release it in the morning.
Why would you release it on a day where all Jews are gonna have their phones
I'm
off?
sure they're gonna release it in the morning.
What?
Dude, those
29th
executives
Friday?
are Jewish. They're not gonna release it at night.
Yeah.
That'd be stupid. They're gonna lose a lot of views.
For those of you that don't know, so Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year. That's where everybody basically drinks, eats, really enjoys themselves.
And
Just
then a week
imagine-
later, you repent.
It's not that you repent. It's Yom Kippur. Basically, it gives Jews the opportunity to reflect on their past year and kind of ask for forgiveness for their sins. Look,
Yeah.
a lot happens in a year. You know, this year we set off on paths of greatness, each of us, and we had a very long list of things we needed to get done, called New Year's resolutions. And along that line, you know, we may have sinned a little, maybe lied a little bit, maybe stole a little bit,
Speak
maybe
for yourself.
told people to go fuck themselves a little too much, called people designated dumbasses too much. And it's just a day of purity.
Yeah.
You don't eat.
If people don't know, that's like one of the holidays that actually all Jews probably take seriously.
Yeah, I would say
So,
even the worst Jews kind of take that seriously.
So if you drop a trailer at night, nobody's gonna watch it.
Nope. No, I don't even brush my teeth on those days. You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
That's fine. I hate when people. It's the religion. You're not supposed to brush your teeth, so I don't know. So,
Yeah.
whatever, it's fine. It's one day. Everybody smells bad.
Everybody saw.
This is the first year that we got Joseph Garden sitting with us. Yo,
We're
this
gonna
guy's
bother
very
him.
religious. Rabbi Choey.
Rabbi
Cho.
Rabbi
Cho. Rabbi Cho. I gotta. That's like an Asian name, you know. Rabbi Cho.
Hey, there could be one in China. You never know.
You know what I'm upset about? We don't have our same seats next to the same fuckers that we usually sit to. Because we always look at them and we talk about them, and they look at us and they talk about us.
How crazy! We got 4 years of unknown.
Oh,
known
yeah.
now. Pierce from the synagogue. We know it is.
So there's this guy that I base my character off of on Winter Has No Son. We call him Pierce. That's the character I actually played. But he actually looked like him. And for years, we never knew what this
That was
guy
the first
did.
Yom Kippur we sat down, right?
Yeah.
So this is like 4 years ago, right? 3
Yeah,
years
4
ago.
4 years
4
ago.
years ago.
And we never
Aaron
knew
was
what this guy did.
enamored with what this guy
Yeah.
does, and you'll never guess what he
And
does.
Richie found out.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He owns like a fish market.
This guy doesn't fucking look like. He looks like one of those guys that works in a jewelry store and looks like a con man. That's what he looks like. He looks like he'll kill you and like it. That's what he looks like. Tell me not.
Yeah.
His eyes are just like piercing, man.
So next, you see him next week, you'll be like, "You sold me that fish."
yes, fish face.
Or we can make a Winter Has No Son too. Pierce's revenge. He's fishing and then smoking the fish.
we should have had him play Pierce. He was just a little too skinny. That's it.
You could have went on your diet.
Thank you. Speaking of things to repent for, I have a designated dumbass dilemma. Triple D.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Designated
last week we had
dumbass.
CDD. This week we have triple D.
Yeah, we have a triple D in this section. You should name it that. People are gonna watch. Oh, triple Ds. Is that like a? Yes, I have a designated dumbass dilemma. You need to explain to me what this person was thinking, and what should I have done.
Okay.
So I was working my pizza delivery job as usual, and Union Turnpike. I have found good parking, so I pulled up in front of it and I started to reverse.
Okay.
And I pulled up in front, and I began my reverse
Into the spot.
journey.
Okay.
I put my blinker on, I'm reversing. All of a sudden, a fucking minivan pulls headfirst into
Into
that
your spot.
into that spot. What do?
It's a classic Seinfeld dilemma.
It is. What would you do in that position? The story's not over yet.
Okay.
At this point, what would you do?
How in were you? That's what she said.
Okay, my blinker was on.
Okay.
The person clearly saw me reversing in. So
Okay.
I'm already at an angle. My car's at an angle. What
so
do
you
you do?
started your descent.
I started my descent. I'm
That's
not
your spot.
in the spot.
That's your
But, okay, it's my spot. So what would you do in that situation?
Get out of the car and say move.
Okay. So this is what I did. I started reversing completely because I wanted to meet eye level to the other driver and say, hey, listen, you know what? I didn't want to get out of my car. I wanted to reverse back and say, hey, listen, it's my spot. You know, I had my blinker on. Do you mind moving? You know, it's my spot. So I reversed back. Literally, the moment this woman parked her car, she ran out of the car. And she ran into a store.
Why? She's afraid of you?
So I was reversing. She nosedives and she parks. She runs out of the car. She runs into a store.
So she stole your spot?
Yes. And she knew she stole my spot. She ran into a store. So by the time I reversed to her window, she was already gone. I have never had that happen to me. Like, I've had people take my spots and I'd pull up to them and I'd say, hey, listen, that was my spot. You know, you clearly saw me. And they would move. But why do you keep looking to the phone?
It sounds like it's falling.
Let me check it out. Hold on.
You know, did you key your car?
What? Hold on. Let me explain. So, what would you do in that position? You would key your car?
Something.
All right,
Leave a
so
note or
we were
something.
right on Union Turnpike. There's a lot of foot traffic there. I
Yeah.
didn't want it to be in front of people that, like, I'm right next to the pizzeria. People know that I'm the delivery guy. I want to key her fucking car. I was so upset. Why the fuck did she take my spot? So it was a white minivan. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna get myself upset. I
Take a
took
picture
a
of her
circle.
plates?
Listen to this. No, I made a circle. So to make a circle, it kills about 2 minutes because there's 2 traffic lights. So about 2 minutes. I make a circle. The minivan's not there. There's like a blue Corolla. I was like, what the fuck just happened? This person took my spot and didn't even fucking keep it? Why would you be such a douche and not keep it? Bro, there was another fucking car there.
In 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. I literally just made a circle and there's no way I'm retarded. I can tell the difference between a white minivan and a fucking blue Corolla.
That's
What do you-
classic case of you got screwed.
What the fuck do you do that? Like, why did... It was, you know that smoothie shop?
Yeah.
She ran in there. Yo, if you're gonna steal someone's fucking spot, buy a
Just
wall.
double park.
Just buy... Yo, there's
If you're
people
getting the
double park.
opportunity, just double park.
Double park, run and get your fucking smoothie. Yo, it was 2 minutes that I had to make the circle around the block.
You should have taken a picture of her license plate so we could cure her later.
Honestly, I'm trying not to be that angry of a person. I'm more accepting. I say, you know what, fuck it, just a parking spot. But stay in the spot. You're gonna steal a spot, stay there. At least let me look at your car vindictively. And think about keying it or popping your fucking tires. That's a designated dumbass dilemma.
You know, you should like carry around little needles. You bend down the tire shoe, just put it right under the tire. So when she pulls out, it's like, pop. Oops.
Okay, the worst thing, like, somebody ever pissed me off was the way they parked. It was like their ass was completely popping, like,
Right.
out, protruding out, yeah. So what I did was I went into my garage. It was right on my block. I went into my garage. I took a nail, and I situated
Right
in
under the
such
tire.
a way, as soon as they move the car, it's gonna go in. I have never done that before. I did it maybe once or twice. That's because a person pissed me off to such a point. Like, you have to try to be that big of a douche. This person's ass was popping out so hard that it was difficult for normal people just driving down the block to surpass. So
There's a lot of dumbasses here, man. People don't know how to drive.
Well, that's why I love the holidays. Not only the Jewish ones, we have all the holidays coming up, and it just puts everyone in a happier mood. I love it. I'll be honest with you. I love it. What do we have? We have Halloween. Everybody's gonna be in a kick-ass mood.
Everybody's gonna be a fucking clown.
Please, God.
Everybody's gonna walk around like it. Watch, 100%.
I really hope not, man.
It's like the year fucking Suicide Squad came out. Everybody was Harley Quinn and Joker. Everybody's gonna be it. Ain't no originality.
I don't want this. You know what? For Halloween,
Can somebody please be Dwight?
Dwight Schrute?
Yeah.
No one will understand.
I'll be Dwight.
I'll be a Dwight.
You could be Dwight. Right now with your hair, you could be Dwight.
Stop it.
You should. Yo, you're Dwight for Halloween. That's it.
All right. First off,
you can't be Moses again.
Let me
3 fucking years in a row.
4. This is
4.
gonna be my 4th year. I can't. I love being Moses. I look like him. That's why. When I put
You
on
have to be
everything,
Dwight.
I look like
Can you be
fucking
Dwight,
Moses. If we do a 2-part thing, maybe I'll be Dwight or Dwight Moses.
Dwight Moses.
I love being Moses. You know why? Because I bought that staff for $40,
And you have to use it.
and I have to use it. And it's such a cool staff, man. And
Remember that one year we walked around the city?
and that guy cursed me out.
Yeah.
I think he thought I was a terrorist.
Probably.
I don't know why. I was just like Moses.
I don't know.
This guy literally came. He was an older gentleman. That's why he didn't get knocked the
I
fuck
think it was
out.
crazy.
And he started poking my back, and he's like, in Russian, he's like, I hope you die. I'm like, okay. And then he continued vowing. I'm like, okay, dude, let's I get it.
I
You
get it.
want me to die. It's not gonna happen right now, so just, fingers crossed. And just go about your business. Why are you following me?
You know what's funny?
What?
People come up to you and they ask you to die. People come up to me and ask me to fight. It's something about us.
Yeah, but I wish I had the opportunity to fight. This guy just wants me to lay down and die. You have the opportunity to win and go home victorious. As where I die, and I'm just dead.
Just dead.
Put on all my debt on my parents, and they have to find funeral expenses to deal with. It's not fair. There's no win-win for me. You have the opportunity to win.
That was the funniest thing ever. Somebody comes up to
You were with me, right? It was so fucking weird.
It was me, you, and Mike.
I hope you die.
I hope you die.
Yeah. I guess that's happening.
I wonder if celebrities get that.
I hope you die.
If they do, then you're ready to be a celebrity.
I have to ask, in this guy's situation, I understand why he did it. I think he was a little drunk, and maybe I look like a terrorist. I don't know. I had a beard and I was dressed like Moses. I guess that's a terrorist. And I don't fucking know.
It's the color of your skin.
I'm a little dark skinned.
Yeah, it's the color of your skin.
And I want to know, what makes these people say this to someone else? You have to...
They're a little mentally
I've
unstable.
slurred some funny things and offensive things to people. I used to... I'm not gonna go down that. But I never brought it to such a point where I said, I hope you fucking die.
Right to the person's face. That's that's props.
What the
That's
fuck?
props. That takes some
And he was
balls.
like a little old guy.
He's like a little leprechaun.
I want to say, I think you're closer to death. But I know what I'm saying. But yeah, I can't wait to be Moses again. We have interesting shit every time I'm Moses. 1 year we threw a Halloween party. The second year I threw a Halloween party. The third year we had me dying. The fourth year is this year. So every year is just something interesting.
Yeah. What are you doing this year for Halloween?
Dancing.
Dancing?
Dancing. Yeah, I don't know. We're far from that, dude.
Can you be... Dude, you have to be Rick Sanchez.
I want to.
You have to be
I
Rick
can't do the
Sanchez.
voice.
Come
I can
on.
do the face, but I can't do the voice.
Dude.
Yo, guys. Yeah, I can do the face. I can do the face. Guys, you need to get on that Rick and
Can
Morty
you please
flow.
be Rick Sanchez?
I gotta color my hair blue and just pop it
Because
up.
you have to be Rick Sanchez. Your name is Sanchez. Just be Rick Sanchez.
And make my brother Morty.
Yeah. Yo, that's perfect. Holy shit, that's perfect.
That'd be funny. I'll think about
And
it.
your sister can be, what's her name?
Oh, fuck. I don't even know.
Stephanie? No.
Stephanie, what the
Oh,
fuck?
fucking-
But you're right. I definitely should do that. I'll consider it. It's not
Rick Sanchez.
expensive
You
to
just
do.
need a lab coat and do your hair that way, and a bottle of alcohol.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yo, you guys,
Rick.
watch Rick and Morty. The best episode so far. I saw episode 8 of this week. It was good, but I don't think I got the ending.
How many episodes are there?
8 already came out.
Already?
This season, yeah.
Holy shit.
Did you watch any of them?
The last one I saw was Pickle Rick.
Yo, episode 7 will blow your fucking mind.
Yeah?
Blow your fucking mind.
Alright.
You watched the previous episodes, the seasons.
Yeah,
right?
the one you told me about with the... Which one did you say was going to blow my mind? The one with the universes where they keep jumping in?
Yeah, the multiverse. Yeah,
multiverse.
No. Number 7, the greatest one so far. My first favorite was Pickle Rick, but
Yeah.
number